Tesla appears to be speeding up its rollout of its new version 4 superchargers, not just in Europe and China, but also in the United States. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Welcome to the new subscribers. Great to have you. Welcome back, everyone else. V4 superchargers. We've seen some lately that are capable of payment with a credit card. That's not something Tesla traditionally does. Traditionally, you can use the app and use your Tesla to facilitate it. But now because Tesla is opening up their network, it looks like V4 superchargers are a bit different to V3. Aside from the fact that they're faster, they're also technologically more capable. V4 superchargers, though, are being rolled out at it looks like an increased pace. We've seen them now in Asia, China. Of course, China is part of Asia. In Europe, France, I believe also in some Nordic countries as well, the Netherlands, Italy, the United Kingdom, and others. So V4 is being rolled out really, really quickly. Keep in mind, Tesla does have a bit of an advantage here. They have a very impressive low cost on manufacturing superchargers, and they're able to install them very, very quickly. Some really, really big advantages that Tesla have for their supercharger build-outs. And the other thing they have, is, of course, is a really big captive audience who will instantly know that Tesla has superchargers. Now, one thing you can do is actually you can vote on where you want superchargers to go. People have emailed me saying, Sam, I need a supercharger, mate. I need a supercharger, and there should be one in this location. There's not. You can vote for that. And you know what? Send out an email to your buddies, and you might have to vote for one and get one installed. V4 superchargers are capable of 350 kilowatt fast charging, and there's some now in Georgia. That's a suburb just outside of Atlanta. A Reddit user has shared a photo. By the way, I'll put a link to his handle in the description below, of a V4 supercharger station in East Point in Georgia. Not really the place you'd expect it to be, but that's cool. The image shows construction going on with a chain link fence surrounding the area, with one V4 supercharger stall. So obviously they're not going to install only one. I would guess they'd probably install multiples. In fact, it looks to me like they are installing multiples from the photo, but I can't quite tell for sure. But it looks like there will be more than one there. The user points out the V4 stall was spotted in a Lowe's parking lot in East Point, which is located at 3625N. So that's in Commercial Drive. So 3625 Commerce Drive in Georgia. That's pretty cool that you can get one in that V4 supercharger in that location. It'll be interesting to actually test it out in say a Tesla Model Y or Model 3 that's equipped with 250 kilowatt charging, just to see how fast that would be. We can't tell from the photograph how many stalls there's going to be, but it looks like there's going to be 3 others in the background, possibly more. So at least 4, maybe more than that. I'm not sure. Pretty cool though that you can go stop off at Lowe's and have your vehicle, your EV, not just Tesla, of course. Other cars are now adopting the Tesla charging network, but get your electric car charged at that kind of speed. Right? By the time you actually go in, do your shopping, buy a few things, come back out, probably likely your battery's almost fully charged. Can you do that if you go and fill your petrol tank up or your gas tank up with fuel? No, you can't. You've got to go in, you've got to do it yourself. You've got to, pay for it, move your car. You can't. It's a real big. I think it's a big convenience to have these chargers at supermarkets, at shopping centers. Where else are they? They're at restaurants now. They're installing them at all hotels, your house, everywhere. Universities, colleges. So this is the most recent sighting we've seen. Like I said, the first V4 supercharger in the United States was seen in Oregon. That's in Wilsonville, Oregon. Now, if you've seen another one, guys, let me know. Send me an email, contact@theelectricviking.com. That'd be interesting to know if there's any others out there that I haven't heard about. There's another project near Tesla's Gigafactory in Sparks, Nevada, where Tesla is also installing V4 stalls for a V3 supercharger station. So it looks like Tesla can install V4 chargers even at V3 charger network stations. So they have the capacity to do that somehow. The other thing we've noticed is there are Magic Dock style adapters for non-Tesla electric vehicles, and they're going out. So now I've seen, in fact, as you can see in this image here, this video here in Norway, a Volkswagen ID Buzz. They're the cool Volkswagen vans. One of those charging as well. So you can definitely charge with a range of different electric cars now if you have the connectors, and you can actually buy the connectors. There's also another V4 charger that we've seen in Alabama, in Prattville in Alabama. So that's pretty cool too. So like I said, these chargers are going out worldwide at 350 kilowatt charging speed. If you have a BYD or another car, you may be able to use these networks if you have. Not in Australia, guys, by the way, at the moment. Although I believe some of them have been opened up in Australia. Not all of them. There's some priority charging points that you can only use if you have a Tesla, but a lot of them have been opened up. However, I believe that in the United States in particular, things are changing very, very quickly. So if you bought another EV, don't feel like you're going to miss out, because good chance you can actually use Tesla Supercharger network pretty soon. Tesla are rolling out the Supercharger network, I think, as quickly as they can. This is the new North American charging standard. They want to capitalize on this and become like a version of, Chevron Mobil or BP or Shell. But of course, the big advantage of these stations is that Tesla gets electricity generally at a much lower price. Now, often there's grids that will want to send electricity out for free. That's becoming more and more common now. Becoming more and more common because what's having to happen is renewable energy in many places is sending out too much power at certain times of the day. So what happens is it sends out too much power, and you can therefore get the energy from the grid for free, or even sometimes the grid will pay you. Or the alternative to doing that is they have to get people to actually go out and turn off these solar farms and turn off actual parts of the grid. It's quite complicated, but the point is here that within a space of a few years, there'll be many states and many countries worldwide where there'll just be too much energy in the network. It's already happening, like I said, especially in Australia it happens. So that'll mean that it will be free for you to charge your EV. Hang on a minute, no it won't. It'll be free for Tesla to get the electricity. You'll pay, Tesla will get it for free. That's a pretty good deal if you're a business that relies on a commodity, a free commodity. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.